Hi guys, welcome to today's reading sprint or productivity sprint for 1 hour. I'm saying 1 hour because we are going to do that particular thing which we feel productive about for 1 hour, and apart from that time, we are going to just do whatever like half an hour or so. I'm planning to make it like into two segments in the beginning and end so that we can discuss on what we are going to read and how it was, or what we are going to do and how it ended up being for that 1 hour. Yeah, I can see that a few people are online connected, and you can just drop in your comments in the live chat, and I'll display them to you guys here as I usually do. And we can just chat for a few minutes before getting started with the productivity sprint. And I'll be calling it a reading sprint throughout the time because I'm going to read, so that's what is stuck in my head. I'll tell you guys what I'm going to read, but before that, let's just see what you guys have in mind for today. Before my video seems to be lagging a little bit. I don't know why. I think it's because of the internet. Maybe. Okay. I don't see anyone in the live chat yet. People will be joining in though. Let's wait for some time and just see who's going to enter. I can see that a few people are online because I can see the numbers here, but it seems that people are a bit shy to just comment in the live chat. Fine. As long as you're here, I'm happy. Okay, we've got one comment. Just a minute, I just want to get the comment. Abid Majkamkar is here. Hello, Abid. And just tell me what you're going to do today. If you're going to read or if you're going to do something else that is good for you. I see a few more of you guys also here. So if you feel comfortable, you can drop in the live chat. I will display your names and the comments here. What are you currently reading? Okay, I'm planning to start with one book, which is The Glass Palace by Amitabh Ghosh. So I'm going to be reading this during the reading sprint. And apart from this one, I'm not reading anything else currently. But I finished three other books this week. One is an audiobook, so I cannot show it here. Apart from that, the first one which I finished is this, which is Picture Perfect by Jodi Picoult. It is like a literary fiction, and it also has some thriller elements put into it. And I basically like Jodi Picoult's writing a lot. I've read two of her other books before this one, and I did like the first book that I read from her so very much. Hence, I bought the other books also. And this one is something which I got along with the first book that I read, and those two just came out of nowhere for collaboration video that I did, and I ended up liking this one also. It seemed like the author prolonged certain things in here. I can understand that they are very real in the world, and it's quite a serious book. Yet it is very how to say, I'll not say fun. It's very gripping to read. You will want to know what's going to happen next. And the other one is a very popular book, and some of you guys have been asking me to read this ever since 2021 or 2020, and I finally got around to reading it. And this Serpent and Dove by Shelby Mahiran. I'm going to continue on with the series and try to finish it this month itself. And I did have a pretty good time with this one. And this one actually gave me vibes with the same vibes as Nevernight and Empire of the Vampire. It is not grim dark in any way, but the world in which the story takes place is kind of dark and in stone. Okay, it feels very biblical. It is something which is leaning more into Christianity. So that is quite evident, I think, while reading the book. They don't, I cannot say that they actually name the religion, as far as I can remember, but it felt very close to Christianity more than anything. And since it's also written by a white author who is from the US, if I'm not wrong, it does feel so. And it is also heavily French inspired. If you're a person who speaks French and knows to read and write French, I think you'll be enjoying this a lot more than I did. I'm sorry for that sound. Okay, good. how to say, a train nearby is passing in the station. That's why we are getting that very annoying noise. Sorry for that. And this one was fine, but I think this is marketed as young adult, and it is not. Okay, it's new adult. It's not completely adult, and it's definitely not suitable for young adults, if you ask me, because of one very explicit scene towards, like, 60 to 70% into the book. It's not like overdone in any way. It is fine, but that just makes the book not young adult for me. So those are the two books that I've finished reading so far this week. I'm listening to the Midnight Library. Okay, that's great. I listened to it on the Audible Plus catalog because I remember I listened to the book and forum on the physical copy from the Audible Plus catalog movie, and that narrator was really nice. And it's also a good book. Just take it in slow because there are multiple stories. Like, they are like alternate realities, right? So it will be fun. We have Arjun YTS. Bro, I have finished Shadow and Bone trilogy. I'm currently reading Six of Crows. That's great to hear. I'm a huge fan of the series. I've talked about it multiple times in the channel already, and I'm so glad that you are reading it and you are also currently enjoying it. And just tell me what you're going to do today, guys. That is, if you're going to read something or if you're going to, just do something else productive, like some kind of work that you have, like an assignment or something related to work, something like that. As I said before, I'm definitely going to read this one. You'll be seeing me reading this for 1 hour once we start the sprint. Until then, we can have a chat like this. I definitely can see a lot of people, but you're not commenting. I don't know why. I can understand if people don't want to comment because, not everyone wants to. Says, have you read any Lee Bardugo books? I absolutely love these books. Yeah, I've read all of the Grisha Verse books. I've not read the latest one. What is that? The Demon and the Woods, which is the Darkling graphic novel. I've not read that one. And I've also not read the collection of short stories. I don't remember its name properly. Other than those two, I have read everything inside the Grisha Verse. I've read Shadow and Bone trilogy, of course, duology, Ingoscast duology, everything. I've not yet picked up Ninth House. It's not part of the Grishaverse, but I'm a huge Lee Bardugo fan, so I will be getting to it pretty soon. Yes, I have completed almost 400 pages. Okay, that's good to know. So we'll be trying to okay. Just take it in slow, okay? Because towards the end only, both Six of Crows as well as Crooked Kingdom get very crazy, and you need to take it in and enjoy it at your own pace in order to completely enjoy the story. But if you feel like you want to read it fast, not enjoy it, just do it. Who am I to do, right? Have any of you guys read the series apart from me? Because I've seen so many people asking me to do this, and I don't see those particular people in today's chat. I think they might be busy. Okay. My hair looks good today, right? I feel like it looks good. Abhinav Kumar asks this. Tell me a thriller book to start with. If you are okay with reading adult books, then you can start with The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo or what's that? Gone Girl. If not, I'm not like a huge thriller fan, so I don't know what to recommend to you. You can try what's that? Playing Nice by J.P. Delaney. That's also a good thriller to start with. All of these are psychological thrillers. Actually, Girl with the Dragon Tattoo is not a psychological thriller. I think it's more like a crime thriller. It says, enjoy, you will only read it once for the first time. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Very, very true. I just wish I could go back and read Crows and Crooked Kingdom for the first time because it's very cinematic in its tone. So that just makes it much better. Prasha Vinayagamurthy says, hi, Sai. Can't stay for long today, but happy to have got a live today. Watching from Canada. That's great. Thank you so much. Despite the time difference, you have joined for the live stream. Thank you so much for that. And I hope you have fun watching it. And I hope you get to do something during this 1 hour which we planned for during the sprint. With my focus is the Silent Patient. Yeah, I've yet to read the Silent Patient, I have the Maidens with me. I don't know whether I should read that and go back and read the silent patient, or start with the silent patient, read that, and then come and read the maidens, since you are published one after the other. I'm not that much into thriller books, that's the problem here, more than anything. It says it's past 3 p.m. in Germany. Are you joining from Germany? So guys, you are just amazing. Okay? Thank you so much for joining. No matter where you are joining from, you are joining despite the time difference. That's what astonishes me the most. Okay, it's 6:40 now. We are like 10 minutes into the stream, so we'll give five more minutes. So if anyone else joins, it'll be great. We can have a chat, and after those 5 minutes, we can start doing whatever we want to do for the next 1 hour. As I said before, I'm personally going to read this one, The Glass Palace by Amitav Ghosh. I actually started reading like one page in order to get the tone of the book, and I'm not going to be just physically reading it either. I have the audiobook here on my phone, so it is here, and I'll be listening to the audiobook and continuing on with the physical copy. The audiobook is like 22 hours long, so I'll be listening to it in double speed too, because it's much fun for me, or much easier for me to read it in that way. So with this, I want to know, should I start reading the Santa? I'd say start with City of Bones, and you can watch my how to read the Shadowhunter Chronicles video, because there are multiple ways in which you can start reading the series. But I'd say start with City of Bones because it's her first book. So of all the books that has like the least good writing, so if you get through that, everything else will just get better and better. Or if you start with the other series and if you go back and read City of Bones, it will feel like the same person write these books, because her writing just gets like so much better from book to itself. You can watch my video though, because I can explain it here, but it will be very lengthy, and I might end up confusing you. But if you go for the video, I'm sure that you can get it up in a bit clearer way. And also, off the top of my head, I'm not able to give you the proper order in which you can read it. Just if you have any videos where you have talked about Ivadugo books, vlogs, I actually did the vlog. Okay, I reread the entire Shadowhunter trilogy during the time the first season of Shadowhunter got released in Netflix, and I published a vlog. But what happened, like last year, I think, the mid of last year, some music inside that vlog, some background music that I used, which was actually copyright free, got a copyright strike, and because of that, I had to make the video private. They didn't ask me to take down the video. Video did not ask me to take down the video or even make it private. Still, I did not want someone else's content being used in the videos in my channel, so that's private. But I think I do have reviews for Shadow and Bone, Legion Storm, and Ruin and Horizon separately, so you can check it out for sure. That is, if you want to see me talking about and just gushing about the Wolf. I'll try to make something like themed around Livaru or something in the future, because I don't have many of the books that I have not read right now. I just have the Ninth House series, and there are only 2 books out now. There is one book which is coming next year though. It's a standalone. I'm not sure if it's a fantasy or something, fantasy or some other genre, but I'll definitely be reading it. I know that for sure. So I'll try to review that separately. Okay, or I will be reading Ninth House and Hellbent as soon as I can. So while I read them, I'll try and definitely make reviews. It's 6:44. In 1 minute, we are going to start the sprint. Okay. You guys can keep on dropping your comments in the live chat. I'll just pop in now and then and just display the comments. I'm not sure whether I'll be reading them out loud like I am doing now, because I don't want to disturb anyone's process while they are doing anything. So that's why. And you can hear like a mild background music, right? Because I did not want the video to be like totally silent, because I'll be going on mute in order to cancel out any background noises. I have played a video in loop, so it will be there in the background. You might not be hearing it now because my voice is a bit louder. But once I go to mute, I think you will be able to hear that. If you're not, you can drop in the comments again, so that if there is any problem, I can just go back and try to do something here in the console. Okay, guys, it's 6:45 now, so I'm going to go on mute and I'm going to start reading The Glass Palace by not Lee Badu, Amitabh Ghosh. So yeah, we'll just go for it, and just tell me what you're going to read if you've not already commented it. So let's just get started, and I'll get back to you guys at 7:45. I'll just be here. I'll just start talking at 7:45 so that we can discuss what we did for the 1 hour. Okay, that's not a problem. You can definitely go forward and carry on with your work. And slumps always need some time to be given, and just give yourself time and space. You'll get back into wanting to read again. So yeah, that's fine. And definitely try to come forward and buddy read or do the sprint for 1 hour so that you can be with the community. Reading Tiger Flu by Larissa Lai. Okay, that's great to know. Okay, let's just start reading. Okay. I just realized that I was talking on mute. I managed reading like 60 pages of the book, and it is quite intense. Okay, it is historical fiction, and it deals with the history of both Burma and. If you guys have finished reading, you can also comment your thoughts on what you were reading or what you were doing for the past hour, and then we can close this sprint. I hope this was productive for you guys because from morning I have not yet read it so far today. So I have read for 1 hour easily now. If you could do this often, it would be better. I see that many people have left the reading in between. Okay, it says I have 23% of the book left. Okay, it's quite a short book, so I think you'll be able to finish it pretty soon. Sometime over the weekend or so. I feel a bit itchy. I feel a bit sleepy. Usually is okay, and if I'm talking a bit slower than usually I do, I'm kind of stumbling also. How many pages do you usually read daily? I manage to read for 2 hours daily, so I don't calculate the number of pages. If I have to give a number, I'll say somewhere around 100 to 150 pages. That's good for me, and that includes both audiobooks and physical books put together. Okay, a few more people have joined now. So yes, guys, if you have any other comments that you have, you can drop them in the live chat, and I'll close the stream in 5 more minutes. So if you have any more to say during the sprint, you can about the sprint or what you felt about the books that you were reading, you can drop them down in the live chat. I mean, I looked but while I was sitting with the book, it was very uncomfortable for me because this place is very cramped. Okay. I can see a few people have joined, but I don't get any comments though. Okay. The live stream seems like everyone is done with the reading or whatever work you are doing. So yeah, it's just in the live. Thank you so much for joining today, and I'll try to set up reading sprints like this one more often so that we can get some amount of reading together. And I think this is also productive for me because it doesn't take that time since I'm used to doing live streams like this one right now, and I think I'll also be able to put up a video without a lot of time and effort. At the same time, I'll also end up reading during the season. I mean, filming one 10-minute video takes like 1.5 to 2 hours easily for me, and with this, I'm done with the entire video, and it's also the whole time long. So anyone who wants to do this, you can also get back and they can watch the video on playback. They can play it in the background. On this stream. This and it says, I feel that in Six of Crows that Jesper should have more pages in his chapter. It's a bit difficult, to select who gets to have the most pages because all of those six characters are just as equally important for the story. And as you move on, you would have even noticed that. I don't know, it went on mute again. So yeah, as you go on reading, you might have even noticed that one of the six characters does not have any chapter at all. So yeah, Six of Crows and Crooked Kingdom is kind of like it. You'll get a good mixture of all the characters, so that's nice. Okay guys, I'll end the stream now. Thank you so much for joining, and I'm so glad that some of you guys enjoyed this sprint and were able to read during this time along with me virtually. So we'll try to do this more and me too. So yeah, it was fun today, and I'll try and finish reading this book, The Glass Palace, by the end of the coming week. Let's wait to see. It's quite big. I think I've read like 10% of the book or so. Yeah, I've read like almost 10% of the book because it's nearly 600 pages long. I managed reading like 60 pages. Sorry for the sound, okay? I just dropped the book on the table, that's why it rattled a bit. So, yes, guys, okay. I'm going to end the stream now. Thank you so much for joining, and I'm so glad that you all made it here. I'll also do the monthly live stream that I do, in which we just chat. It'll come up in like 2 weeks because I don't want to make live streams every week and it'll get boring if I do so. I'll do it the week after next week so that we can just chat around and there won't be any kind of sprints then. Okay, bye Arjun. Thank you so much for joining, and I'm very glad that you had a good time. Okay, bye bye guys. I'll see you again in my next video, which will be on Tuesday. I have a pretty few good videos coming up, which will be kind of salty at the same time fun. So yeah, I'll see you then. Until then, thank you for joining, and yeah, have a great rest of your day.